Hi Ribos. Good evening. How's it going? Let's begin. I'm very pumped. I see. Keep going. You can definitely do it. 4 encounters on Volcarona. Oh, hold on, I gotta restart the timer actually. I was keeping the one from the famous King of Egregious. Hold on. I just noticed it. Alright. There we go. Brand new journey. Yeah. I kinda noticed. You will bring it home. Remember, the more is the time, the more will be satisfaction, so don't stop. By the way, Ribos, can you tell me if the music is too loud compared to my voice? I will lower it a little bit. Now it should be better actually. Probably think the previous one was a bit too loud. Alright. Because this playlist is pretty loud. And I don't used to have like talk too loud, so gotta lower it a little bit. I'm already loving the big moth appearing on the screen, like at the same time. Amazing Pokemon, this one. I also love the flow when it comes to the movement that you got. I saw the grind. Thank you so much. Finally back actually. Couldn't wait. Really couldn't. Oh, hold on. I was almost about to forget. We actually got a new ID to reset for today. And it's a new one, and the last one, my last main file, that is the main fire red file. And we will start now. And I will also be counting the resets this time for the ID. I already did one off camera, so right now I'm into one soft reset. Very good, very good. Congrats. Feel free to send a picture in the Discord if you want to. Very good. Congrats. By the way, this ID will be way more tedious than the previous ones. Even if, since I did the first reset. That was like before being on stream, just because I wanted to see the whole thing. It seems to be taking like less longer, but the problem is that I can't actually use the touchscreen to insert the words, so that will be painful. But I mean, that's it. We got time actually. I'm not in a hurry at all for this one. And also, guys, I'm actually looking for a nickname for Volcarona. So feel free to suggest me anything. I would like to go for like a godly nickname, because this one is my second favorite shiny ever. So I'm really looking for a good thing, but I don't really have anything in mind. Because I mean, this Pokemon wasn't even in my plans actually. So it is not that I started thinking about a nickname like months ago, as I'm used to do. But wait, it's not that I actually... I mean, it's not that I put effort into thinking about the nicknames. It is just that I'm doing things and then I feel like I could be nicknaming this Pokemon this way, even if I will not hunt for it. Or it is not in my list yet. And I just track it down, just because. That's it. Little excursus, but... I gotta try hard for the ID. No time to waste. First ID of the day, that is my second ever ID. Bro, we were already close. I'm not even gonna lie. Hold on, like, it is 60086. If that freaking 8 was a 0, like, I was already done. But wait, let me see, because like, on the SP it is even probably tougher, but you can tell in the top. I don't think there is too much resolution, but the 8 seems like so much of a 0 actually. In fact, at first I was like shocked. But I mean that would have been a dream actually. Imagine. Extremely solid one too. So first one done. This is a solid 8.5 in my honest opinion as an ID. So very good actually. I don't get why after like I press A and after I talk to the Pokemon it takes to the encounter like 2 seconds to load. I mean, what I mean is that like the text is not something you can actually skip super, I mean quickly actually. I mean right now, like take a look, if I press A, I talk to it, I still can't go on with A, and right now I can because there is the little arrow in the bottom right. But before I couldn't, so like I'm wasting 2 seconds every time. Not the worst, or something. By the way, my encounter schedule will be 1500 every night. And we'll see like how far we can get to. Third ID check, third reset for it, 50, 45, 3. Another, I mean, decent. Solid 3. But yeah, better than a 0 for sure. Oh, and also the rating that I would give to the first one that I did, that was off camera, was like a 2. Close to the first 100. ID check. Another decent one, 13, 6, 23. Like Gen 3 is kinda not hitting me at all. A 4, I would say. Not bad. Bro, I love seeing, like, bro, this Pokemon is too good, actually. Even the regular one. It's insane. bug types are crazy. Let's see. It is so majestic. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, so far, like it has been kind of smooth when it comes to me, like my adventure in Gen 3. The Safari Zone in Gen 3 is the only one I experienced so far, and my ratio was 6-2 total overall. So, like, talking about shinies, it was decent also because I went for the starters. And Squirrel shined after 8000. Charmander after 800, and Bulbasaur 4000, stuff like that. And these are the only ones that I completed. And also I got a random shiny. There is a random shiny Magneton. 15% too. And it is insane actually, because I mean, every time I find a random shiny, I feel like what I think too is, do I deserve this Pokemon? So like, how many random encounters total did I do since I started to play in Gen 3? Like, so few actually. Like, I don't even think I get to like 3000 or 4000 total, probably. I mean, at the time. Then right now, like, I mean, I went into the Safari Zone, so I did some encounters, but at the time, it was pretty clean. So yeah, Gen 3 has been super gentle to me, and so did Gen 5. Gen 5, sorry. I mean, Yama's Kofagiri is like found in that way, and also Oshrod's Snivy. Then there was the epic Barappens, I mean, fair enough. I mean, I would sign this contract, that's for sure. The only one that hasn't been like kind to me is Gen 4, but I mean, I've been mounting so many Pokemon that it is fair that I mean, in the end, my like overall average is 8000 actually, super close to the odds. So like, I can't complain at all in the end. This year I've been a bit a bit more unlucky compared to the previous one, but with the end of this year, we're changing everything actually. Like, in a week I found Arceus, Shaymin, Yamask, and Kofagiri's. Let's see, it would be crazy actually. And also, honestly, like, I would like to end the year on this one. So like, even if this one was taking long, I would be okay. Also because this Pokemon is nuts. By the way, level 70, like, it is super powerful actually. I was doing some test captures. I mean, a free catch, unironically. I want to catch it in a Ultra. Like, my plan is simply like switch the Synchronizer into Smeargle. Then Smeargle gotta survive actually, because Volcarona level 70 is broken as fuck. Then I survive, I use Spore, Super Fang, and then at Half-Life I'm dropping the Ultras. And like, it should be like a 30 and something % per Ultra. So I mean, I'm expecting for my Smeargle to get defeated a couple times if I don't get lucky with the Ultras, but I mean, I can revive it, so I would have liked to bring it to level 100, all of my Smeargles. The problem is that I didn't have enough rare candies, and I didn't have time to train them like in the wild or like with other Pokemons. So also, like, it is not needed at all. Yeah. Also because even if it was at level 100, I don't think it would have been surviving anyway. It's not getting one shot, but if I get a crit, I mean, it gets one shot. But if I don't get crit, something that I also love is that the season that appears, I'll come back, Rebels, the season that appears every time I join the save file is autumn, and the color of that season is orange. Like, it matches completely the graphic, and it will not change until I escape this place. So clean, actually. even if I might have to escape the place if this Pokemon takes too long, actually, because I have to prepare the intro for the Yamaskin Configures video, and to do that I have to move one of these miracles that right now are in the zone to the main white file that is in American, so I can actually take a screenshot in English for the video. And if I leave this castle, I will be forced to save because I have to move the Pokemon to another game. So if I join back the castle, the season is gonna change, actually. But what I could do to dodge this thing is just, I mean, after this session, like, escape this place, bring this Miracle to the other game, take the screenshot, and then get back. So that even if I go long into this one, it is still going to say autumn. By the way, Soul Grind, you said you got Eevee, but I remember, I remember you were going for the roaming dogs. Like, did you resume them after Eevee, or you're going for something else right now? Keep it up. The last member is taking its time, but it will be rewarding. ID check, by the way. Not a good one. It is 09848. I mean, not bad actually, but not good. We are 5 resets into this ID. I will count all of them. I'm very interested in seeing how many of them I will get. Hold on, let me take some notes about it. So right now I collected 5. Alright. Alright. Again, keep going. The shinies will come. Yeah, sure. Go for it. By the way, yeah, I really support the Aerodactyl choice. Before beating the game, I mean, Aerodactyl, not the shiny form, but I love also the shiny form, but like the regular Pokemon is my 5th favorite Pokemon ever. Aerodactyl is amazing to me. So simple but so good. In the end, like my 5 favorite Pokemons, not talking about the shiny forms, are Gyarados, Dragonite, Darkrai, Deoxys, Aerodactyl, and 3 of these are from Gen 1. Darkrai is from Gen 4, and Deoxys is from Gen 3. Accurate, I would say. Even if there actually isn't anything that is from Gen 5 that to me is the most solid Pokédex ever created. Yeah, the shiny Aerodactyl is amazing. I was super happy when I found it as the first phase of my fossil quest, actually. I really like it. By the way, if you're going for Aerodactyl, who is the team member you would be dropping? Or, I mean, you could just hunt for it and, I mean, not use it, but, I mean, I would use it, actually. I mean, I am using mine in a diamond file of mine that I gotta complete yet. I'm very curious to see how many encounters I'm able to get to per hour actually in the zones. Because the encounters, like even if they are like simple resets, are different from the one in Jump 4. Because there are like different spots in which you lose time. For example, the 2 seconds that I mentioned after interacting with Volcarona, before being able to get the encounter. The C gear activation, that is just a button and it's also super fast, but it's still something. And then there is also the season thing. So I would say these ones are like overall 5 seconds wasted per encounter compared to like the regular resets that I'm used to. But something that actually plays by the side of these Pokemon games is that I think, I mean, like that's what I feel at least, that the resets are faster in terms of like resetting and then being able to get ready to the file. So like the cutscene that you can see in the menu of the game, because like take a look, like I just reset it right now. It is already charging the Pokemon Company thing. This part like goes faster, in my honest opinion. You're able to get back to the file, I would say like 2 seconds faster rather than a Gen 4 game. Probably. Badass out there. How's it going? Something that I wasn't noticing at first, because I mean the only reset sound that I did in this generation were the starters. Didn't have the C gear. They did have the seasons. I could have figured out, but I don't know. This might be just like a feeling of mine. I don't know if it is true. But the menu part of the game seems to be taking less longer. Very good, very good. How many resets into Stöðvar? Let me know. By the way, almost 200 into Volcarona, so like the rate, like the ratio of encounters should be around the Arceus one. So yeah, like 420 per hour, and that's pretty fair actually, because with Arceus I was losing like 5 seconds every reset because of the literal walk that you have to get before getting to the Pokemon. And like if you put together all the features of this of this generation, we come pretty close to it. Very good. Alright, alright. Good luck. By the way, I mean, if the Stöðvar just wants to shine in December, it would be pretty fair from him. I mean, it literally is like a tree, like a Christmas tree. Not a Christmas tree, but I mean, it is like it got like green and yellow, no, green and red on it, so it works as a Christmas animal actually. Probably one of the only Christmas animals I could ever be doing, but I think when I will be going for Stöðvar, it will not be during Christmas. It depends. Tell me everything. Let's go! Do you mean a YouTube video? I mean, are you recording like the reactions? You didn't tell me? Very cool. Can't wait to see it actually. Alright. By the way, yeah, I should be doing like 450 per hour. So like a bit more than Arceus. That's fair. So like my goal is 1500. So yeah, 3 hours, fair enough. I mean a bit more. 3 hours and 10 minutes. By the way, ID check. Right now, by the way guys, for those of you that joined right now, I'm mounting for the fire red and leaf green one. I mean, no, the fire red one. I mean, I am 6 resets into it, and that's another pretty decent one, by the way. 5, 11, 35. This gets a solid 5. It was a grade. Oh, I see. I see. Very cool, actually. By the way guys, I need a nickname for Volcarona. I want to go for something huge. A powerful nickname. By the way, like, is Volcarona like 50% male and 50% female? Because I would love for it to be female, actually. I mean, to me, it is such a female Pokemon. Here it says 50.2% male, 49.8% female. That's the first time I see such a thing. What does it even mean? On Bulbapedia it says 50-50. But on this side, bro, 50.2. Anyway. Oh, by the way, talking about the genders, the Abra that I found was female, actually. Like, hold on, like, let me give you a background. Like, the Abras that you can see right now, that I'm synchronizing with, like, I had to etch them in these past 2 days. So I needed to find like a female timid Abra to be able to breed and pass the nature, because I was breeding on Pearl, so I need a female one. But I was not finding female Abras actually. So like I actually googled it. Like I always thought it was 50-50. It actually is 75-25. So in that spot, I actually striked a rare gender. This is the first time that happens to me. That Abra was insane. Like, the Abra that I found in the game corner got synchronized, was timid, was female, and that's it. But I mean, it seems enough to me. Actually, it striked everything it had to strike. I didn't check for the IVs, but... Very good, so can't wait to see it. By the way, I think that Abra is the only gender rareness that I've ever found in my life. Yeah. I don't think I've found other like 25 Pokemons. 25% Pokemons. But like, for Student Trico, like, are you actually recording the live clip? Or you will be doing the same as you are doing for OO? Because I mean, at this point you can just like, I mean, I don't know if you are comfortable with it, but like with the phone, catch the audio, and then you can actually, in the end you only need to catch the audio. Alright. Because you could consider it actually. I mean, I don't know, like if you're following, oh you can from the phone, alright. In the end you could have done was like applying the audio to the clip that you were reproducing on the emulator. That works. Yeah. Anyway, 2500, 250. 2500. What do you mean if I change? Sorry guys, if I'm looking down, it's because I'm actually inserting the names in the ID file. Yeah, that's why actually. In the like, I mean, as far as I'm imagining it right now, like you wouldn't be how's it called? Recording your face too. So I mean, it would only be like the game and the audio. So in the end, the result would be the same, and but at least the audio would be the original one. And also, like, it shouldn't be even taking too much of memory in the phone. Also because, like, I mean, I understand that I mean, if you had to record the sound, so you finding the clip raw, that was not, I mean, that is not comfortable as a thing. But if you can just like leave the phone, I don't know, on the desk and use it as a voice recorder, it is so clean, I'm sure. Unless you're using it right now, you can't use it for other things. Bella ring. Bella ring. Good evening. It works, I guess. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's been kind to me, so I mean, who am I to reject it? By the way, no, like the point is that I'm already in the Relic Castle, so it was looking great to stick to it. Also, like, I don't want to be making up scenarios right now in my mind, because it is super. I mean, I don't think this one is shining as quick as the other one shined, but in the remote case it happens, I could actually go into the battle, yeah. and Kaidol, but I don't know. I would really be okay with this Pokemon taking like double odds and making me like close the ear on this one. I would like it. Also because like if I find Volcarona and then I go into Baltoy and Glidol and I find both of them, I will just insert the Volcarona clip like after in the compilation and that's it. It's just that. Even quicker, I don't know. I mean, both Yamask and Kafagris shine before Alpha Odds. Like, I don't know, like, I'm going crazy if this one also shines. I mean, before Alpha Odds is still fair as a number. But to me, like, if it shines before 2000, is insane already as a thing. But like, not this one only, like in general, if a Pokemon shines before 2000 encounters, they're literally free. Depends on the encounters that they're doing, of course. I mean, but on this scale, it is to my side. Oh, I see a ring, don't worry. Have fun. And also try to drag them into shiny hunting. Hi Mar, thank you so much. To you too. How's it going with Yawns? Almost 300s by the way. By the way, I gotta go on in the ID reset actually. Every time I start to talk, I forget about it. I mean, it is actually fair because I have to pay attention to it. That's why. We got an ID reset 64760. That, no, hold on, I miswrote it. Alright. That is still pretty decent looking actually. Oh, alright. I forgot about it. Alright. You already told me actually about Trapinch. Good luck. Let's pray. Hi Davi. All good, all good. What about you? 300 into Volcarona. 1200 to go. By the way guys, I can already tell you that I will be on tomorrow. Same hour, same channel as always, but I will not be on Sunday. And I mean about Monday, I don't know. Very good. Let's go. Can you remind me the target that you're going for right now? Don't worry, don't worry. Have a good night, Ring. Enjoy. Oh, true, true. I see. I mean, any day could literally be the day, especially for such an amount. So many encounters in an hour. It would be interesting to see someone finding the whole trio without phasing once. It would be very interesting. Oh, true, he also got the Pokémon actually. Very good. By the way, let me vote. I will always be voting for Haunting. No matter what, in general. Then if there is an Aerodactyl in the plan, I mean, you already know the answer. Who cares about beating the game? Will you hunt for Mewtwo after the league? Of course. It has to be on it. Hi Thiago. Good evening. What happened? Back on the crabs. You found a fake shiny Riolu. You failed at the Alga. There are many bad things actually. I don't know what to expect. Oh, the birds first. Alright. I mean, I support it. I prefer the birds to Mewtwo, even if, I mean, they're close. But to me, Moltres is broken. Then there's Arceus, Articuno, Articuno, and then Zapdos. And then Mewtwo. Alright. Everything not to shiny out. I knew that. It had to be it. The only reason why someone would, I mean, not someone, Thiago would stop hunting are the crabs, or the berries, or some random grinds actually. I'm very disappointed right now. But I mean, I understood the thought process. Like you just thought, I found too many shinies this year. I gotta stop for now. But can't you do like a couple Dialga's encounter while you play with the crabs? Four is way too much. Alright, I thought it was with the crab. Alright. Finally. What is the name of the new addiction? Alright. By the way, like, I saw an encounter that was strange. I don't know if you also saw that. I don't know if I flashed it or... Probably it was the capture card I lagged, I don't know. Like, go back and check this encounter. The bottom right. It went into white for like a frame. But I mean... The point is that I haven't seen my capture card doing that thing in a while, but I mean, the PC is already supporting enough. Yeah, it 100% was the capture card. I mean, not the capture card, but like the USB slot. Sometimes like the contact doesn't work too good. Or capture cards are too heavy, and that might also be the case. I already dropped my vote. The Binding of Isaac. Never heard of it. ID check, guys. ID check number 7. 57305. Resetted. Of course. Right now we are finally counting the resets. No. I'm on fire right now. The last one. Platinum. I also sent on the Discord. I just completed the file. I went for the 0020. It's broken actually still. Right now I'm putting the effort into the last one for forever. I mean, not for forever, because if in the future I will have to restart a file. I mean, one of the shells, so not a main file. I will also hunt for an ID, but like a random one. I mean, not a random one, but just one that looks decent, but not peak. But this is the very last big grind on an ID, finally. Only one to go. And it is fire red. Would you mind listing all of them? What did you get? I mean, nothing could actually fit as perfect as the RCS hound was fitting into this one. I mean, in the end, this layout was made for that hound. But this one still matches it more than other backgrounds that more than other layouts that I used in the past for hounds that were specifically created for those hounds. So I'm still very satisfied actually. The problem is that, apart from the environment around the Volcarona not being matching the thing, but I don't really care. The shiny Volcarona... No, the shiny works actually. There is the yellow, that is too much yellow. But to me it still makes so much sense. And also I'm very happy that I'm able to recycle this specific layout, because the first thing that I thought to after I found Arceus was this layout is already wasted. I didn't even abuse of it. Not even for 3 weeks. But we're back on it. Real. Hi Juice Cube, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Very happy to see you again. Let's see, what is this Volcarona reserving to us? Giratina, Articuno, Ryan, Celebi, Jirachi. Triple Shiena. Yeah, I guess that they were uncatchable push considering the Trico and the Torchic. I'm so sorry. I remember if it was you that told me that I found many pushes already, or it was Wood actually, I don't remember. Probably both. By the way, Cyndaquil, Mew and Eevee. Very good pool actually. Many legendaries actually. Go for the 10 years setup. Go for it. By the way, almost 400 on Volcarona. And 7 resets total into the ID. Let's see how long it will take. By the way, what about the encounters? So grind. Did you get a decent amount of encounters, or was the overall average fair? How would you cover it? For under into Volcarona. Alright, alright. For sure. But at least like something that plays by your side is that even if you get to I mean I hope for you you don't get to 48, of course, but I mean you were double hunting, I think. Shouldn't be taking too long actually. At all. But I understand. Definitely, especially back to back after Slowpoke. But I mean, it is already extremely unlikely to get there, to get that far. I mean, getting that far twice back to back in a row. I mean, Ace. I don't think I got your reference. If I mean, if it is a reference to something. Was the Giratina like on Platinum? Yeah. I mean, they will be way faster. I mean, to get to that number, it will take you a third of the time. Probably, no, probably even less, like a fourth. Alright. I need Starshine World. Very good. I don't know if I would say the best sounds ever, but it got many unique things for sure. Coming from the sky. Very cool. Also not having the base under it. Definitely better than the average legendary round. By the way, I really think that the vibe that this playlist gives to, matches so much Volcarona as a Pokemon. I don't know why. I see so much this vibe applied to it. Is this Angel Giratina on your plans, so grind? Is Odino the next talent you are looking for doing? First 20-25 rounds for Thiago. We're going to put on all the eggs and the alga to go for Odino. Let's go. No way. What? No way, bro. I mean, did you report him? Crazy, actually. Imagine. I think this thing actually really happens when I mean, it really happens to people that actually. Hold on, give me a second. I'm actually having problem with the USB slots. In fact, it is super annoying because I'm keeping like hearing the freaking noise every time. Like, these days I'm actually detaching everything from the PC every day because I have to bring it with me. So probably, oops, probably some dust enter the whole thing, and I don't know. By the way, yeah, really crazy actually, but it's insane. But it's not the first time that I see those things happening actually. It always happens to people that actually don't use the face cam. Of course, I mean, I guess. I mean, it makes sense actually, but. I mean, it's not really anything difficult to do that. I mean, if you have to download like a video that someone has already done, you just have to put all of them together. Like, it's something you do in like 5 minutes. The uploading thing will take longer because it is a big file, but I mean, you don't have to do anything. You just have to wait. I don't really think that he linked the channel in the description, but like, I mean, I guess that you mean like also with your voice, etc. So everything is yours, not only the gameplay, right? Bro, I will report it. Even if I don't think that like a single report, like I don't know when it comes to the to reporting things, how does the platform like react to it? So like if it has to be like many people that actually report it. And after having get like many reports, they actually check the whole issue, like if there is an issue. I don't know how it works, but I would do that. No way someone uploads my videos, bro. It kills me. Like, how could you even do that? I don't know. Oh, in the title there is the name. I'm not understanding at all. Like the whole point that is behind of this whole thing. Actually, like, why would someone like download your video and then like give you the credits on the title? I'll still report him. By the way, how many subscribers does he have? Less bad, but like, I mean, I don't think that many people really pay this much attention to the title. I don't think like that someone, like, to me, like, it is a waste in general. It is not something good, even if they gave you the credits, because it is not that like. I mean, like, it was another thing, like if you were famous or something like that. So if someone was seeing the title, it was actually probably googling your name and watching the original content, but. If someone is just looking for like a gameplay or like the playthrough, the first thing they find, they go into it. Like, it is not that they actually Google your name and get to the source, like the real one. But no way, I'll report it. I'll report it 100%. But even if you only had 2 subscribers. But Tiago, it's not a crazy amount of effort. Like, it doesn't. I mean, downloading, even if it's 6 hours, like downloading other people's videos and putting them together is something that takes 5 minutes, ironically. You just have to wait for the download to be done, then you put clips on the software to edit them, and you don't have to edit, you just have to put them together. Literally nothing, so it's just like a steal. Yeah, try to figure out if he also stole other people's thing, like try to get infos about the channel. ID check 57 128. So 8 resets into it. People that re-upload other people's videos without the permission, like get alive. I don't know. Imagine. By the way, just to know, like, did the videos like make more views than yours? I mean, almost 2,000 subscriber channel probably did. I would say, like, I don't know how much time ago he uploaded them. By the way, something that you could also do is copyright claiming, but I have really no clue on how it works actually. I don't know what you have to do to claim someone for the copyright, but at least everything that he makes out of that video would be, I mean, not everything, like, I don't know how it works, but I mean, you should be getting what you deserve, at least, if you don't want to take the channel down. No, Tiago, he meant that he liked his own video, I think. I mean, mandatory. I also do that. I mean... I mean, before he was actually talking about his series, so I mean, he didn't put any other subject in the other message. That's why I think he was referring to his own video. I for sure wouldn't like I wouldn't like my own video uploaded from someone else, for sure. By the way, don't sleep on purple plus yellow. Actually, it rocks. I think that there was like a sneaker that I've seen with that combination that was fire. Yeah, doesn't really make too much sense. Anyway, 500 encounters into Volcarona already. So, is what you mean that you liked the other people's video? 500 tweet. Hiking you. Doing pretty good actually. I don't know if you have seen my latest luck. That was insane actually in Gen 5. If you didn't, like, I mean, no, like, don't check out the VODs because I will upload the video like in a while. But I mean, I dedicated 3 sessions total to the Yamask and configure sound, and I got them in 3 sessions. Like, no, I want to find a nickname for Volcarona. I want to. Bro, why did you like your stolen video? Bro, like, I'm not getting. Like, I mean, we went from like me and Thiago telling you to report him, do whatever, to you that tell us that you liked it. Alright. Anyway. I found many shinies, like, you can't even understand, can you? By the way, like, am I pronouncing your name correctly? Because, like, I mean, like, before, I was calling you Lee, but I think it is the surname. I want to call you with the surname. But, like, if Kinyu is the name, like, am I pronouncing it correctly? Anyway, I found many shinies, actually. I mean, if you asked me if I found Riolu, you probably... I mean, I found the 3rd Darkrai that was timid, Riolu. Then I found... I went into Shamin. I found it. Arceus, found. I mean, everything that I mentioned was found. Yamask and Cafagrigus. And I found Shamin, Arceus, Yamask, and Cafagrigus like in 8 days overall. I think like less than 10. Anyway. By the way, I think I got the whole thing wrong. Like, I thought that you were pissed off by the fact that someone uploaded your video. Or, I don't know, like, I kind of took it for granted. Like, that's what I would do, at least. But, I mean, if you're okay with it, it makes sense, I guess. Oh. Like, I mean, tell me like the way in which I should pronounce it. Like, I don't know, or I can just put it on the translator and hear the sound. Let me do that. But I think the way I went for it was, I mean, the most English way I could go for it. But hold on, let me see. I'm interested. No, but I wanna say it in the way it is meant to be pronounced. Here, like the translator, it is not me, it is the translator in English, it is saying Kianyu. Tell me if this is the way. Yeah, 3 shinies in a week is good for sure. Considering that from January to May of this year I've found 2. That's the way, alright. Alright. I mean, I just copied the translator's pronunciation. Already bought another Platinum game to start training until he started and legendary. Let's go. Let's go. Very good. Yeah, if you're looking for like understanding how does the Pokéradar work, definitely check out the VOD. I always keep the VODs on the channel so you can find it. I think it is very helpful actually. Yeah, bike races as for as always. This one was this one was very powerful actually, like very powerful. I felt like it was inside my apartment. Yeah, he definitely won the championship, so. The nature I want for Volcarona is timid. Synchronizing for timid right now. Let's see what happens. This Pokemon is already a beast. Timid natured too. Like this Pokemon is so good actually, so strong. Love it. I would like for it to be like a good nature because this one would be one of the Pokemons I would like to use actually. Not that there is like this much to do in the end, because like, I mean, as you already know, like, I like to use my shinies by playing through other games, but this is already level 70, and also I don't even have any gem pack game to play through anymore. I guess that there are, like, I still have to defeat, like, all the trainers in Pokemon White, unironically, the main file, because, I mean, I just rushed it, because, I mean, right now, like, in the near future I will have to upload the Yamaska configuration sound, so I need the file to be ready, and to me a file is ready only when it is completed, when it comes to the playthrough. So I will have to move all the Pokemons there, take the screenshot, etc. It actually is. I agree with you, Thiago. It feels way more legendary than the majority of the legendaries, and also, hold on, like, I don't think that there is any legendary that is actually bug type apart from Arceus with the bug plate. This could have definitely been the first bug legendary. Like, they could have cut down their best. This could have been an insane legendary actually. Oh, Gansect, right? Oh, isn't it? I mean, the closest, so it is not bug. Isn't it bug? I completely forgot about it actually. It should be bug. Anyway. You want a modest Volcarona. I mean, honestly, as I'm doing right now, like, I would actually suggest you to synchronize for Timid, because it is already broken as fuck in special attack. Oh, alright. I mean, to me, then they are legendaries. Actually. I mean, to me, like, the mythicals are just like a subgroup of the legendaries, but like still considerable legendaries. But I mean, that's how I like to consider it. I don't know if it is actually it. $22,000 visits. That Lugia at least came pretty fast actually. Hi David, yeah, I do. Actually 5, because I'm also playing on a Game Boy SP, but sort of side quest. In my honest opinion, the best way to go for a game turnaround is by double hunting. That's why I approached my game corner quest only with 2 devices. You definitely don't need 3, and also it might actually be like a bit messy when it comes to not going for Abra, because I mean if you want to go for Abra, you can actually go for 3 and it will actually work decently. But when you start going for the other ones, so you don't just have to press A, but you actually have to or like touch the touch screen or go down. It is already going to be a bit slower, and it will just already be not worth it anymore to me. Also because like you're collecting many encounters at the same time, and I assume that you would like to be able to reset as fast as possible. And every time you collect the full stock, you have to scroll down every party, and the way I was scrolling it down, that to me is the best one, to lower the percentages of fail, is go like slow, like you collect all of them and then you check file by file, and at that point if you are from 3 files it would be taking too much, like marginally, in my honest opinion. Like to me, two consoles are the best compromise in general for this one, for the game corner. Also because like you are doing already like many encounters, you don't really need a 3rd device. It would be too much the effort that you would be putting in it. You would probably like feel tired after this session. That's what I'm making up in my mind, at least. I'm trying to imagine it right now, because I didn't try with 3. Because I was going for a quest, so I knew that I knew that I was not going for only Abra, so the other ones are not optimal at all to go for with 3 devices. Abra might be, Abra and also Mr. Mime, that should be the first one in Kanto, are probably the only one that is decently worth it to go with 3, but I wouldn't do so, honestly. 2 is more chill. You're already getting away with Abra in a week, unironically. Even less. Yeah, I would prefer the female version, actually. Also because the only thing that could have made me consider going into the... not going... hoping for it to be male was if it was actually sharing, like... no, it was actually featuring some, like, blue shades or something. But it is not. So, no shot at all. And to me, it is a female Pokemon too, actually. It is a female Pokemon, bro. We can all agree on that, I guess. Then if it happens to be male... By the way, Thiago, there is something that I mentioned at the beginning of this stream. You weren't on already, so like I'll mention it again. There is this big meme that I never get lucky when it comes to gender, when there is like a rareness. So like a 12.5% female or a 25% female. Bro, like I didn't know, like I found out 2 days ago that Abra is actually 75 male, 25 female. I didn't know that. And the shiny timid Abra with Synchronize that I found in the game corner was female. And it should be the only W that I got with the genders, actually, so far as I remember. I don't think there are other ones. I had no clue it was 25% female. Into it. Yeah, Quiver Dance is broken, actually. In fact, I gave to my Smeargles Haze again. Not again, because the one that I was using... my Smeargles that actually got A's were in Gen 4. But... yeah, before my Smeargles got Sync, it was... made to counter the... was meant to counter the Kofagrigus curse, but it was not useful at all in the end. Like, it was an overkill already, but no, like it was worth it in the end. You never know, like if this Miracle gets killed. Anyway, right now I'm using Azing. I'm using Aze just because I got it in the moveset. Because I mean, in the end, like this Pokemon is a free catch, unironically, but you still have to be careful because he is a level 71, and also like I don't really have any powerful Pokemon in my team, and I don't need that. If I can dodge the whole situation with Aze. Yeah. Because I mean, my Smeargle is going to be 2-hit KO'd, actually. But I mean, I got the potions, etc. So I just, bro, I want to catch it in a ultra. Like I've been thinking a lot about it. There were 3 balls that I was like struggling on. That were the repeat ball. That works very good actually. The problem is that it features too much orange on it, and there is no orange on the shiny one. But like in the middle, there is a bit of gray, and there also is a bit of yellow, so it really works. But to make it work more, I should have moved a Volcarona in every single file to have it in the Pokédex. And I didn't want to do that because I like to encounter the Pokemon without having the Pokeball close to the name. I want for it to be new to the file actually, as a catch, in the majority of these scenarios. Also, there was the luxury ball, but there was too much of black. The ultra is perfect, literally. Yeah. I do have a master ball. I always have a master ball, even when I was hunting for Markrow in the Eterna Forest. I moved a master ball. I'm never hunting anything without a master ball. But I mean, Markrow was tougher as a catch rather than Volcarona. Like Volcarona, in the end I didn't mention it, but the setup will be like Half-Life, a sleep, and an ultra should have like 36% per ball. It is literally free, unironically. Have you caught a shiny Rayquaza? No, I've never been going for a shiny Rayquaza yet, but I will, and it will be caught in a luxury ball for sure. Honestly, I mean, I would actually change the world concept that is built around Volcarona. Like, to me, it should be a legendary, and it should also have a legendary's catch rate. This Pokemon, I mean, you can tell also by the animation when you join the battle, like, these are random encounter, unironically. So, it should literally got like a random Pokemon's catch rate. I mean, not really, because a random Pokemon's catch rate, Asleep and Half-Life would be 100% with an Ultra Ball. This one is a 36, so still a bit tougher, but I mean 3 overall. This one should have been a legendary. But then I would be feeling bad for Larvesta actually, because that one is also a solid base form. I mean, a Pokemon that actually should exist. I mean, if it didn't, it wouldn't be like this much of a waste. But I mean, the baby Arceus, the baby shiny Arceus, looks fine actually. Another thing that actually makes Volcarona be even more related to legendaries. I mean, shiny Larvesta is Arceus. By the way, in the moment, my feeling for you are around 8,000. Do you mean like for Volcarona? 8,000 encounters? I don't think so actually. If it happens, I would like to be able to complete this round before the end of the year, but if that's my fate, I will accept it, I guess. Favorite Pokemon is Gyarados. And there is actually also Dragonite that is extremely close, but I think that Gyarados. I think I prefer it more in the end. 80,000 for Volcarona. I see. Might happen, and I couldn't even complain actually, considering the luck that I got so far in the past 3 weeks. So fair enough. A bit disappointing, but I mean, that's how it has to go. At that point I will be forced to suspend it, unfortunately, because 1st of January I'm mounting for Cresselia. I don't give a fuck. I've been waiting for months. I've been planning this whole journey that actually it is always an extremely broken move to start earlier preparing things, because you can literally upgrade them in your mind before applying the whole thing. So like before starting, thank God I started to think about it months ago, because like during the time, like in the meanwhile, I was updating the whole thing, making it be the best version of it. And it has been a while. I can't wait to go for it. Where like the clock is finally running low. A month is separating me from Cresselia. I can't wait, and nothing else. Oh, you have unlocked, so I have to ask to you too. I see. I don't think so, by the way, because you're having so much unlock and I'm having so much luck, actually. I think it actually works the opposite. So, the more you don't find shinies, the more I find them. By the way, what about yours, David? What is your favorite Pokemon of all time? No, I don't. I don't have a connection that makes me be able to multi-stream. As it is right now. Fortunately. Even if that one wouldn't even be the only problem, but that is the main problem right now. It is already enough if my connection is able to make me stream on Europe. Like many times I went close to crashing, and I also crashed. Not many times, like sometimes I crashed by only streaming on Europe, so I don't even want to imagine like if I try to multi-stream what happens. Raichu's your favorite, I see. Looks good actually. What do you think about the Alolan Raichu's form? To me it looks broken. I prefer it to the regular Raichu actually. Around 10,000? I would like it actually. Why not? 5 digits. Fair enough. Also right now, having completed the Cofagrigus and Yamas Aunt makes me literally Aunt in the chill right now. Because I mean, I should actually be able to complete this Aunt by Aunting a very balanced amount of time, so 1500 every time. That's what I'd like to do. That was actually what I was meant to be doing when I was going for shaming. But in the end, like, went from 1500s from the first 15,000 encounters to 2,000 every session, because I was not finding it. I had to find it, and then shaming actually floodgated it all. Oh, I mean, Gyarados never getting defeated. Yeah, Cofagrigus. Bro, I wanted to go for them right after the starters because both Yamask and Cofagrigus are in my top 5 of all time from Gen 5 Pokemons. Actually, both shiny form and regular form. It was like super symbolic to me to go for them. I wanted them. The only sad thing is that the Cofagrigus is jolly. It is unironically the worst nature it could have had, but I mean, you already know, like, I strike the best nature or I get the worst one. like there is no middle way for me. Unironically, like you can tell like from the Darkrai's, I guess. And it was fine. I would have liked to, not really. I don't even think it would have been a Pokemon that I would have been using actually, because it's not even my type of Pokemon at all. When it comes to the playstyle, so like an extremely toxic Pokemon that sets the band, etc. I mean, but who knows? I mean, I would have preferred for sure a neutral nature to it. You will go for Sandal in the future? So will I, actually. I mean, it will not be my target, but I would be hunting in the desert. And, I mean, so far I didn't get anything from the Sandal line, but I will give him another shot to come up. If it will not, at that point I don't know what to do, actually. I don't really care, because I don't even really like that line at all. I really like Krokorok. Both shiny and regular, but Crocodile fair, a bit overrated in my honest opinion. Shiny form doesn't look great to me. The regular form looks great, but I don't know. There is something with that Pokemon that doesn't work to me, but I don't know what. In general, to me, the whole line is a bit overrated in my honest opinion, but I don't know. Might be just my view. So yeah, like I'm not really disappointed in that I didn't found any, but there will be another chance. When I would be going in the desert, I don't even know like I would build the Hound actually. I don't really, it is not in my future plans at all. Also because that one is not even one of the places I like the most. When it comes to the environment, I don't really like it too much. But I like the Pokemon that there are there. Especially the Romaka. Even if I don't think I would set it as my target. Probably I would set one between Sigilyph and Maractus just because of the cloud. I don't even... No, Sigilyph looks decent. Maractus I don't even remember actually. I think it should be like a different shade of green. I'm not sure. But I don't even really care about them, but I would like to clean the whole area of the desert. So I went for the Relic Castle. I will go also for those, and that's it. Hunting for one of those two, because they are clean. When it comes to the value of the shiny, because they are rare, nothing else. But I don't even know the percentages yet. I don't even know if I want to repel, etc. Welcome back, Thiago. Hi, what? How's it going? Are you surviving to the 4 AM alarm clock? By the way, almost, no, I mean, not even close to 1,000, but I mean, on our way to get to the first 1,000 for Volcarona. Very good, actually. Can't wait to see the whole counter box being full filled of digits. We're already missing 2 from my side. The 4th one and the 5th one. 3 in one day? Bro, you have to post them on the Discord. I want to know. What did you get? Bro, 3 in one day? I mean, I'm yet to have one. I don't even think I would ever. Oh, you sent them? Hold on. I mean, I was already on stream, I guess, because I didn't see it. Let me see everything. Very cool card, by the way. So, Rampo... Alright, I see. I guess you already got like 100 each of them. But, I mean, 3 in one day is 3 in one day. Let's go. I was expecting for the last season to be a third Rample. At that point, I would have been going out of my mind. What is the Rample's percentage there? I'm still not familiar with those routes. Also because it is not one of the routes in which I will be hunting in ON. So I don't know the percentages. But I mean, at the time, I was really accepting my fate for this year. Like I was really thinking it. I was just staying out here and that's it. But like the cards are turning right now. But I mean, at the time I was just hoping for Darkrai to get to 70,000 encounters, so that was actually making sense as a statement. Level 1 Abra in the first place because I'm synchronizing the Volcarona. Basically, Abra got synchronized as the ability, and synchronize makes the opposing Pokemon be, 50% probability of the opposing Pokemon being the same nature as the Abra in this scenario. My Abras are timid, so Volcarona got 50% every encounter to be timid. It is the best nature for Volcarona. I see. How many used to be your best shiny hunting year? Just have to go over 30 actually, because the previous one was 30 and was the biggest amount of shinies that I ever got in a year. Because before 2023, like I started to hunt more, like the more the time was passing actually, as far as I remember. In 2021, I hunted, but not too much. Also because I was going for Raikou. Even if they didn't took too much, I think like 2 or 3 months, probably 2, not even 3. So it was fair. I remember how many shinies I got in 2021, let me see. But I think it was like a sort of crescendo. But yeah, like the maximum amount I got in a year should be... Yeah, also because in many of the ones that I found were in 2020, not in 2021. For example, Lugia was in late 2020, and then I also got like... Yeah, also Togepi, many shinies in 2020. But I approached the shiny hunting world in the late 2020 actually. Then in 2021 I got like 22. 2023 30. Right now I don't even know. Arceus was the... this one might be the number 29, I think. I still didn't update this spreadsheet actually, so I didn't actually add the Yamask. I got 82, 26, so 27 Yamask, 28 Cofagrigus. This one will be the 29th. And this might actually be the last one that I get this year, unironically. It actually depends, I don't know. There are multiple things I could do if this one shines quickly. But if it doesn't, I don't know when I want to stop. Because the point is that I want to stop streaming, because I would never stop streaming. The point is that there are videos that I have to work for, that I don't even have to upload this year, but like the next one. And I have to prepare them this year, and also the exams, etc. So I was considering the past day that if Volcarona was shining, like I don't know, the first week of December, like to be done already, and to be able to do as many things as I can, like to anticipate the next year's work for the channel. So that because the next year I'm getting my degree, so it's better that I use my time right now if I do have it, so that the next year then I will almost, because in the end it never happens, but I will almost not have to touch the graphics and I will have way more time. but I don't know. By the way, I'm actually missing 2 shinies for this one too. I mean, one after Volcarona to be pairing the... No, not one. 27, 20... No, yeah. One after Volcarona to be pairing the previous year, and another one to be beating the previous one. I mean, in the end, we got like a week remaining before. I mean, a bit more than a week remaining before the end of November. So I should have like 6 streams before December. 6 streams means 9,000 encounters because I'm doing 1,500. That would already be over the odds. Then other 5 days would be like 3, 44, 60, 75. Yeah, I mean, if I'm getting to like double odds /20, I mean, like if I touch double odds, this one is going to be the last round. What I could do, like at worst, I mean not at worst, but like if I got like a week remaining, because I will be leaving the 21st of December and I will be back the 27th, but I will not be streaming because I have to prepare the videos, etc. So I will stop. I mean, I will have to stop streaming at worst the 19th. The point is that in those days before the 21, I got the final exams of this semester. I mean trimester actually. So I mean I stream in the evening, and the point is that I kind of have the exams like the morning. So I don't know if it matches actually. I will see. I don't really have many streams left actually, so this Volcarona will better shine. If it shines quickly, I could actually do like a game corner phase, and that's it. I wouldn't like to end the year on it, but don't really care when it comes to ending the year on something. The only point is that I don't like to end the compilation on a game corner round, but I'll be moving the game corner round before Yamask. So like I do like Arceus, Game Corner, Yamask of Greece, Volcarona, and then I close the year on Volcarona. It would be easier. The Game Corner one is the one that I see myself going into the most, at least. Then only time will tell. It wouldn't be able to make me get there actually, because this one will be the shiny number 29, and the Game Corner will be the number 30, and the past year I got 30. Also, like this year would be 30 by also counting Magneton, because if I exclude the random Magneton that in the end was found live, kinda, I would already be pretty happy that I was able to touch the same number as the past year, considering the unluck that I got for the first half of this year. Because in the end, like after Larios, also Markrow took a while. We can almost say that for the first half of the year, I got Larias, a random Magneton, Aphibas, Larios, and Markrow. 5 shinies in 6 months of hunting every day. Almost, I mean 5 times per week. So like at first, like I was really thinking, considering that I also wanted to go for the Unova starters that in the end like were taking a while with the encounters, like a minute and a half each. I was really thinking that I was collecting like 20 this year, unironically. Then also like the Safari Zone helped. Many encounters quick. So in the end, we kinda got something. Yeah, it will be very cool actually. It will be very cool. Can't wait to start building the world video actually. It like when I start building the video at the end of the year, it strikes me too, unironically, and like I'm extremely used to see like my clips actually, because I mean I have to edit them. There are the TikToks, the reels, the shorts, etc. So I have to change the thing every time I upload them. I check them every single time to see if there is something wrong with them. So like I memorized everything that I say in every single one of them. But when you see the whole thing put together as a whole, it also strikes me. So that I'm used to see it. So I can't even imagine how much it could strike you that have been going through the whole thing. But I mean, you only saw it once in the end when it happened. And no, twice when it happened, and also the video. So always an interesting moment, the one of the compilation. By the way, no, Spotify still didn't give me the Wrapped. And honestly, I just tried like completely my music tastes this year. From the end of the previous year to this one, I don't even think I want to take a look to it. Also because like it wouldn't even be counting all the hours that I spent on it, because I've been splitting the hours also with like SoundCloud. I don't even remember how many minutes I listened to the past year, but the past year was already a bit messed up because I was using other sounds that were not from Spotify. I think I don't even know, like, can I check the past Spotify Wrapped? I don't even know how to do that. I kind of have in mind that I listened to 30,000 minutes on Spotify the past year, but I don't remember if it was 30,000 or 40,000. Or I'm probably wrong overall. Let's see that I just remember wrong. Anyway. Yeah, honestly, Thiago, like, thinking backward, I think that the Larios moment is still the peakest one ever, to me. More than Riolu, actually. Riolu was just the most unexpected thing ever. It was an escalation of a roller coaster of emotions, unironically. But you see why, like, the point is that that's one of the reasons why I don't like to stop my hounds. All the effort I've been putting in the Riolu hound, like, I felt like less relieved than I would have felt if I went for Riolu straight and I collected it right away. I mean, not right away, but like in the same season, alright? In the end, in that season, like, I was just doing like 300, I did just 300 encounters, and I found it. I of course like felt relieved, but I didn't have still like the whole tiredness that I had before of that hound, and that thing is broken. So this feature actually helped it being like downgraded a little bit. Then it actually got extremely upgraded because of what happened. But with a cold mind right now that the whole thing happened and like months passed, probably Larios, I don't know, like I would always feel attached to that moment, actually. Yeah, honestly, like, I don't want to talk about Riolu anymore. I'm not even gonna lie. I really felt extremely bad. Like that stream, like a single out. Single out was ending that way, considering all the attention that I pay not to fail anything every time, to come prepared, etc. And also the odds of such a thing happening are crazy. Like you have to combine the shiny odds to the shiny being in those 300 eggs total that I think I moved in the end. Because I mean, in that save file I only moved like four or five boxes, but this was not the first time I was doing that, because it is the second time that I migrate everything from file to file, and before it didn't happen. Thank God. Thank God also because I was not streaming. I don't know how I would have handled such a situation by myself here. And also, apart from that, I would have lost the shine because I didn't know about Umbrio, etc. before streaming, so I wouldn't have had the backup. That already was like a stroke of luck that was insane, because like a day I came up thinking, alright, this is the day that I have to do I have to install the Umbrio thing on the 2DS. And before doing that, I told to myself, once I do that, no matter what, I back up everything I have, everything. So that if something happens, I at least have everything. Then we will see. Something happened. I can't believe it. So the right thing to do, from my view, and I try to be the most objective I can every time, is that I will only insert the Riolu's find reaction, so the actual reaction, the shiny reaction, and not the other one. Just because I don't have to lose the focus on what the actual purpose of the video is, that is a shiny compilation, a shiny reaction compilation. Already inserting the other clip, so the one in which I actually understand that I mean in which I find out that I have the Riolu, at first might seem like, I mean, you could literally tell me, bro, it is just like 10 seconds that you are adding to the video. It is not actually, because such a clip added to the video would actually require me to give a background of the situation, because there is no way I'm actually finding a shiny and then I react to scrolling down the party like people wouldn't understand anything. Of course, like I wouldn't understand myself. So that's pretty much why. Like I would already be like injecting too many things into the compilation that are not related to shiny, but would be related to giving a background to a video that already exists, and in the end it doesn't really have anything to do with a shiny reaction, so I drop it. But what I will do is that I will add the card in which I send the people, even if in the end those things barely works, especially, no, they do work, the cards that you can see like during the video, so like the little thing that pops up that tells you go to watch this video of my channel, that's what I meant. They do work many times. There are right moments to place them, in my honest opinion, in shiny hunting videos, but in a compilation, no. I will add it, but a compilation is already like full of moments, full of like eye moments, so no one will actually leave it to go and see something that they weren't even warned about. Because I mean, I find the Riolu, like I don't want to give any background in the shiny compilation about what happened to Riolu, because it is not the purpose of the video. So what will happen will be the shiny Riolu clip, the real shiny clip. Then there will be the card. But why should someone click on it? I will just add it just because. Probably I will just change the title and write failed Riolu might be the only thing that might bring someone to almost failed Riolu, so that is not a clickbait. But the point is that it is correct from my side to insert those like extra links to other videos in the actual singular like shiny hunting videos, so that once you find the clip, the point is that like everyone joins the videos, like they skip everything. I mean, what the average person does in my honest opinion, I guess. Apart from the ones that want to have the video as a background while they hunt or whatever. If someone is actually only looking for checking the reactions without being hunting, they just skip to the reaction like many times. Not half, but like 30% of the people. So what is the best thing to do in my honest opinion from that situation is, like, in the 10 seconds after the reaction, inserting a card that actually sends to another video, so that the person doesn't leave your channel if it's not used to your channel and actually discovers also the other videos, and then you might actually start to be into your channel. Pretty like complex process, but it works in my honest opinion. Even if I actually like to add the cards only when it comes to me mentioning another video or another shiny that I found, and in that spot I add the card. So far I haven't really been doing what I mentioned before. I've only been adding the cards when it comes to me mentioning something actually, but you can do both. By the way, yeah. It really would actually. It was already extremely messy to be able to tell everything that happened in a 10 minutes video. It was already crazy, like, and like, not only messy, but all those 10 minutes were extremely needed into the video. So like I could never imagine of uploading such a clip without giving less than 10 minutes of background on that clip. 2 hours into Volcarona, by the way, and I'm actually sleeping so much on the ID bar, that's how it goes. Will you include the quad chances in the compilation? No, I will not. Back-to-back shiny. Crazy, actually. Insane. And also, what a back-to-back, bro, with Tentacle. A tier S shiny to me. The only thing that should have been, that I would actually fix about Tentacle to make it be, to me it is already tier S. But if only that purple was a bit more vibrant. I mean, as far as I remember, it is a bit light as a purple. A bit more vibrant would have been a banger, but it already is a banger. And I will get mine, hopefully, one day. When I will be back on the water quest, I'm 100% getting my shiny soft lock Tentacle. By the way, guys, we gotta find out a nickname for Volcarona. Actually, I'm sleeping on it too much. Like, I can't actually go too much into the zone without having a nickname ready. Like, I can't mess around when it comes to this nickname. I have to find something peak. By the way, ID check after like 45 minutes. 39 301 resetted. We are 9 resets total into this ID. I would say me too, but I haven't even been thinking about it this much. I think I would like. I would really like to give to it like a Ben 10 nickname. But apart from the mosquito that Ben can evolve into, there isn't really anything related to bugs as far as I remember. And also, I don't even know the name of that monster. Let me see if it works. I'm actually googling for a list of all the aliens. I found one. So there is another one. It was kind of new. It is Stinkfly, but seems kind of mid actually. I was looking for the older one, the OG one, but I can't find it. By the way, these monsters are so cool. Where is that? I don't even remember the Volcarona's cry. Let me see. Hold on, let me stop the music. And also, give me a second. Because my AirPod disconnected. Let me charge them. Not bad. Not bad, actually. Not bad. Ah, yeah, this. What do you mean, what this? Walk around. Yeah. The battery of the AirPods. I mean, of my AirPods is a bit messed up, actually. Oh, by the way, Stinkfly is actually the name of the original mosquito one, actually. So this one is an evolution. Anyway, I don't think I will go for Stinkfly as a nickname for sure. Yeah. Ah, no. Hold on. Nanomech. No, not liking these things. Hold on. Bro, by the way, they're infinite aliens. I mean, I don't think that there are few. Oh, that's a very interesting name, actually. No. The first one that you mentioned with moth in it is interesting. The problem is that it seems like an insult to someone's mother. I don't know, like it doesn't sound godly, but I like the concept actually. Even if I don't know, I know that Amaterasu is something related to, I don't know, but I know the concept behind the Amaterasu's name actually. By the way, Alice, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much. Super happy you enjoy. Hopefully, we will see a shiny Volcarona before 900 after the subscription. It is a solid. Oh, Naruto reference. I didn't see the whole anime, by the way. I only saw the very first. I mean the one in which Naruto is young, and I didn't even see the whole thing. Actually, I saw like 130. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me. I'm sorry. The problem is that right now I'm not able to listen to anything because the AirPods are. I mean, no battery. So like I was already not listening to anything from like 5 minutes. Then I stopped it to be able to listen to the Volcarona's cry, and I forgot to. I'm sorry. Yeah, the AirPods are AirPodding for sure, as always. By the way, tell me like every time something like that happens, because like there is no way I can notice that sometimes. This was a coincidence actually that happened while the AirPods were done, but anyway. By the way, I want to see the character from Naruto that you. Hold on. What is it? Oh, it's not a character, so like it's a technique. Like something related to the Sharingan, isn't it? And in Japanese it is the sun god. Very interesting, by the way. That's a good contender. Very good, Thiago. I'll keep it in mind. The one with the... Hold on, let me count digits actually. 3, 6, 9, 10. Broken. the maximum available actually. Yeah, they are really charging. Probably right now, like they charge like extremely quickly actually. I think like they should be charged in like 15 minutes, and ironically I of course didn't wait 15 minutes, but I used one in the middle, the other one charged. By the way, for this one to work, it has to be a male actually. To me, Amaterasu is a male name, like, yeah. And I'm actually hoping for it to be female. So what am I supposed to do to nickname it if it's female? I really don't know. But the Sun God works considering the layout. So thank you so much for the nickname. By the way, this Pokemon like coming across the screen is something I don't think I will get tired of in like quickly at all. I could unironically go extremely. I mean, even if I didn't like the encounter, I could go into it like so long and I would be okay. But I mean, this one looks good. It looks way better than a Shaymin. I mean. By the way, it really seems an insult. It really does. It seems like a mother, and then the insult is Azu, actually. Anyway. So Volcarona is like the best example of what I think that a shiny form should be. So something that I would not replace the regular form with, but something that looks extremely not, I mean, doesn't have to be looking extremely different, but at all. But that you can tell it is a shiny form. Like if I take a look to these two Pokemons, doesn't take me like too much to understand that the regular one is the one in red, you know. So that's the best example actually. This Pokemon has like very recognizable colors. This is just as a shiny should be, to me. Something wild that you can spot. But not necessarily in the end. Because I really see also like shinies are as Cryogonal, for example, that changes a lot in the end, but it's not like, I mean, right now I'm trying to like make up a sort of world in which I'm able to see in a garden, for example, the Pokemons. Alright, that's what I mean. So like in a garden, in a big garden, I wouldn't be able to spot the Cryogonal this easily as I would be with Volcarona. And both of these two shiny ways of a Pokemon to be really works. But when it comes like a Pokemon, like you have to be able to tell that it is shiny. If you don't know which one is this shiny for, that is something that I was able to understand this way to, like, I mean, this side I mean, this site kind of developed in me thanks to not knowing how the new Pokemons are, actually. So every time you were telling me, check this Pokemon, I was checking the form. Like, I was getting confused like many times. Many times I googled them and I didn't remember if the one that I googled was the shiny form or not. These Pokemons, you can literally tell which one is the shiny form. For example, Darmanitan, to me, is an interesting shiny, actually, because in the end, I like the concept behind a Pokemon changing, barely changing, but at the same time, it doesn't follow the concept I'm talking about right now. That to me should be followed. I don't know, like, to me, that's my ideal side when it comes to a shiny. For example, like Articuno is another, like, it is extremely complex as a topic, actually, because Articuno, for example, like, I would never be able to tell, if I didn't know the Pokemon, which one is the shiny and which one isn't, because I mean, both of them could be the regular one. The point is that at the same time, just as Darmanitan is, I really like how they slightly change. There are like 3 different stages. The Darmanitan / Articuno one, the Cryogonal one that changes, that you can definitely tell which one is the regular and which one is the shiny, and you can also tell. You can also kind of tell, but not too much, if you see it in the overworld. And then there is Volcarona, it is the ultimate shiny, so the shiny that completely changes, and that you're also able to tell that one is not the regular form, if you didn't know the Pokemon. Like, to me, like, there are these 3 sides, and all of these work in the end. I really like them. Gengar, by the way, I don't know if I was able to make myself clear, actually, because I'm actually like understanding what I'm saying together with you. Like, it is not something that I've ever thought about clearly. But in the end, like, I like all these shines apart from Seal. Anyway, Gengar looks pretty good, actually. In Gen 4, to me, shiny Gengar looks better than the regular Gengar. Like, to me, Gengar like has to be purple, alright. That's, for example, a Darmanitan situation. You could never tell which one is the regular one or the shiny one if you didn't know the Pokemon. But to me, Gengar is already like talking about the concept is already a bit messed up, because to me, when this shiny looks better than the regular form in how it would have had to look in the regular form, there is something wrong. And by saying so, like, I'm not saying that, for example, Rayquaza, of course the black Rayquaza works better, and we can actually debate on it being, on the fact that it should have been the regular form or not. But the point is that I completely see a dragon as a Rayquaza being green, considering how the dragons have been like represented in general. It could have also been in black, of course. But I already understand it like more. So like we can't really do a comparison with Rayquaza, is another thing. But the point is that, yeah, as I said, like, if the Pokemon has to cover the role of the regular form, it already has to be having the best colors for that regular form. And to me, like, a Pokemon that is literally a shadow, Gengar is literally a shadow, can't be of a purple that is that bright. Or, it can, but the shiny form can't be more shadow than the regular one. That's it. To me, for example, they should have been like the opposite. If they really wanted to make a purple Gengar, because if not, they could have just used the shiny Gengar as the regular one and then a white Gengar for the shiny form. By the way, the shiny form, forgetting everything that I said so far, just talking about how the Pokemon are. The shiny form is not bad at all to me, actually. I really like it. Then, could have been better, for sure. There are a few Pokemons that couldn't have been better. But I like it. It of course is a downgrade when it comes to going from Ghastly. Ghastly looks insane. To Haunter that still looks insane. And then Gengar. And also, no, I think that Gengar doesn't have the open mouth. If it did, probably the tongue would have been blue as the Haunter. That could have probably been a feature, a very interesting feature actually. To see. I don't remember right now. No, it doesn't have the tongue out. At all, no, you can see the teeth thing. Almost 1,000 by the way. By the way, something that I'm doing right now in this spare time whenever I want to chill is catching some Pokemons in the Great Marsh actually, because I'm kind of doing the same thing that I was doing in Emerald, so catching Pokemons for free in the Safari Zone, because I need many Pokemons, because I have to start doing the exchanges from Pearl to the main Platinum right now that it is completed finally, and I have to catch many Pokemons because that main profile got all the boxes full of, like, not really all of them because I was keeping spots for the shiny Pokemons of course, but I'm full of Pokemons and ironically. So yeah. By the way, Thiago, it is something I wanted to ask you that, I mean, I think that you know it probably, because I actually don't. I mean, I didn't try. I'm not sure. But if I collect an event, alright, so with the NS exploit, if I collect it on a console that actually got as a date, I mean, the events actually, the point is that I would like to have the events on my main Platinum file that actually got the same date of when they got released. So I would actually use another console, change the clock every time I get the event, so that I collect it in the right date, because it is cool to do as a thing, in my honest opinion. But I don't remember if, and this should be able to be done actually, because I remember my events to have like the date in which I collected them. So like 2022 or 2023, not 2012. But the OT doesn't change, right? I mean, I remember that there are the majority of the events that got a specific OT, but there are some of them that I don't remember, but like none of them actually get my OT, right? So the name of my actual file and my ID. They already have an established ID, don't they? Apart from the ones that you, of course, catch. I'm just referring to the ones that you actively collect from the market, from the NPC. Alright, then very good. Means that I can do that. I mean, in the right way. If I trade a Pokemon with the Pokérus using the Poké Transfer, the Pokérus remains or not? Is the Poké Transfer the thing that you have to use to move from Gen 4 to 5? What is the Poké Transfer? Yeah, I was actually yet to do that. It just came up to my mind right now that I had the question. I mean, I exposed it. Anyway, 1,000 on Volcarona. Oh, from Gen 4 to 5, alright. I've never tried, but if Thiago says so, it does, I guess. But I mean, I can try unironically, like I've been moving Pokemons from Gen 4 to 5 in the past days, so if you want to like the proof, I can try later. Or I mean, if not, just spread the Pokerus and then try to move on in the chill. The only thing I'm 100% sure that something that they can't bring are the items. You can't move an item from Gen 4 to 5, unfortunately. But the Pokerus is something that sticks to the Pokemon, so I don't even think it could ever get healed. Yeah, fair enough. That's the same thing the same reason why I mentioned my question before. Save time. Precious time. Oh yeah, that's... Bro. I hate that thing, like... I mean... No, yeah, I hate it. Like, I understand, because they are not... We don't have the same hidden moves in every game, but... I mean, it just turns into a regular move. Or no, probably... But no, that doesn't make sense. 'Cause, like, what I was thinking too is that they might have done that so that... Because, I mean, the HMs change. So, like, in Gen 5, it wouldn't be able to know, like, not only, like, an HM, but, like, let's assume it was a TM. I mean, there are moves that the Pokemon can no, but, like, it's from another game. Like, it makes sense, no. They should have kept it. And just make the move become, like, something regular, and that's it. Yeah. I was trying to find a reason behind it, but there isn't. There could have been, but... Something that I should start doing again is moving the dye balls, actually, because my Platinum files are pretty dry. The point is that it's boring in the end. And also, bro, catching the Pokemon in the Safari Zone while not being on stream is the biggest fear. But in general, like doing encounters over encounters, like I would 100% get a shine, like 100% if I stick to moving the Pokeballs. I agree. It is really cool. I mean, also because like you scroll down the party and you can tell that I got them in the because of the DNS exploit. That's pretty much it. Like they would have like an additional meaning to me. Like they would be looking cooler apart from the actual concept. But I mean, scrolling down because I got like two boxes dedicated to the events. Scrolling down the whole thing and seeing the same date in everyone just because I collected them the same date because I was grinding for the whole thing. Like on the other hand, going for specific dates actually takes a while. Because I mean, you have to change the date, use the right date for the specific event, and then reset every time, hoping to get the actual event. And also there are actually multiple Darkrai's that are actually in Japanese. And I don't even know like how to even recognize them, but I guess that there should be... I mean, yeah, there is the list on Serbia actually, I think. Yeah. By the way, let me go on with this ID, bro. Every time I forget about it. I'm really happy to be on this island. But unfortunately it can't get over 75, 65, sorry. I wish I made it that way. Alright. Bro, I think if I was getting an ID build... No, bro, if I'm getting, I will tell you right now, if I'm getting an ID without the same number, despite of the number, I'm uploading like a clip dedicated to it. I don't give a fuck. Like, I think I would be the first person that actually finds such an ID live, even if I'm not streaming the screen, but... I mean... I've never seen someone with such an ID that wasn't cheated. So, not only live, but also found with the proof that it's not cheated. Very cool, actually. Bro, that thing is something that I've always been doing since I was a child, and ironic. I think that this might just be like, I don't know, a problem that I got with numbers that have to be looking cool. I don't know what to say, but it is literally something that I've always been doing. Right now, like, not really anymore. But back then, when I was doing like car trips, and when I was a child, I was doing many actually. During the holidays, etc. I mean, there was nothing to do actually, and back then I didn't have a smartphone, I didn't have a DS, like, I was there sleeping or like thinking, I don't know. Imagine. Then when I got the DS, I mean, everything started to make sense. But I was actually looking so much at the tags. And the thing that I look for the most is a 777. Of course, Dark Polo. Are 2 hours and a half? So yeah, it will take me like 3 hours and a half to get to... No, like 3 hours and 15 minutes. Fair. Let me get the other airport. My head is exploding right now with just one. By the way, there's something that I was thinking too, actually. Right now, as you can see, over the face cam, there is the Relic Castle thing written. Should I, instead of like writing, I mean, when I was hunting for Arceus, I wrote the Azure Float event, etc. That is something that was actually characterizing the hound. But right now, I mean, do you think that I should just write Volcarona there? To me, like, I should write the name of the place only if I'm hunting for something that I can phase on, or if I got multiple targets actually. For example, Yamaskin Configures was right for it to be Relic Castle, because that one was the Relic Castle arc. But right now, like, the only thing that characterizes this Pokemon is this Pokemon, not really the place. Even if the place still has something to do with it, of course. I don't know. I agree actually. Even if I think that I would be doing the same, like for example, if right now I was still on Marip. But no, like I like sticking to the name of the place actually. No, I agree. It is better also to give more background to the hound. Right, I mean writing the name of the environment. Yeah. For example, when I will go for the Alga Palkia and Giratina, like the kind of like the skeleton of the layout would be the same. So like when I'm going for a quad hound for the legendaries, I'm sticking to the symmetrical thing. Am I writing? What is the name of the whole thing? Like, is all of Origin the name of the whole thing, or only of the thing like upstairs? I mean, let's assume it is. Oh, Spear Pillar, alright. I would have to write it to write that one actually. I mean, for Giratina, no. I would have to write the cave, etc. But I mean, yeah, even if I had to write Spear Pillar, it would still be looking great, I think. I don't know, I don't think that there is really like a scheme that I can actually apply to everything. Like probably every ounce stands by like alone. So in every case I gotta analyze the best thing, and that's it. No, unfortunately. That's unfortunate because at least when I will be going for Palkia and the Alga again, I will be catching the level 70. I got the level 47. Giratina, I already got the level 70, I will get another level 70. I don't want to play through 4 games and also edge new Smeargles and level up those Smeargles just to level 47 Giratina. I don't really care. I know the arm will be cooler, even if Giratina standing on the legs still seems extremely like badass. But I of course know that the Distortion Word one is another thing. Might be an option. Welcome back, Davi. I'm trying to apply the same concept to other legendary trios. I mean, in my mind, so like trying to name the graphic in that way. So for example, because something that I will be doing, that I think that I will be doing, is going for Yuxi and Azelf again, just because of the fact that I don't have them on my channel, but I do have Masprit, so even if I actually already have Azelf and Yuxi, but I mean, I would like to complete the World Trio on YouTube. And I was trying to think, like, would I actually, even if I wouldn't be going for the World Trio again, because I already have Masprit, would I actually be writing the Lake Trio? I don't think so. I think naming, like, featuring the name of the place is the thing that works the best, actually. So, as I've already been doing. But when it comes to, like, an event, so, like, for example, the Arceus one, I think it is not necessarily correct, but if it works, that it is cool to keep it that way. I agree. But not only in that case. Like, I was thinking about the Justice Trio, for example, or the Birds. I wouldn't like going for the bird trio, even if it was a good option, but I think that the best option is the place, probably. Gives more infos about the hound. What? Ugly butterfly? I think I didn't hear correctly. You didn't see the right Pokemon, I guess. Probably the best looking bug ever. By the way, Bella looks. Good evening. Bro, are you building a bingo card? Because I want to see you hunting next year. I don't really care, so you better start building a bingo. So that you have the motivation. I mean, I just gave you an idea, I guess. Go for it. By the way, I also got mine actually, but it actually doesn't even count as a bingo card, and ironically, because it is just it is a big bingo, so that I inserted all the things I can go for in every single scenario. So like, if I get this thing before that one, I can go into this or into this. So I will never complete the whole bingo card. Like in that chart, there are just all the things I could be going for the next year. That's true, actually. I don't really get why. I really don't. I mean, I can understand when it comes to, I don't know, like an hound that requires more multitasking, but I don't know. As everything, like you get used to it actually. It might seem hard at first, but only one actually, you gotta refresh. Alice was the subscriber number 887. It's this shiny next 5 encounters, that's it. I wouldn't bet on it considering the luck that I had in the past 2 weeks. At all. I would bet, to me this one is going to shine before 10,000 actually. To me, like, I don't know, like from 6,000 to 9,000, why not? By the way guys, I did check, 12,527. Not writing, hold on. 12,527. No, bro, don't subscribe. Do not subscribe. Don't unsubscribe, sorry. With all of your 4 accounts. I need the AirPods to be subscribed, you know. If they don't, like, mines are not going to work anymore. Bro, don't bring that topic up, please. I mean, tough to forget about it. I mean, it was like 5 days ago. By the way, guys, I don't know if you noticed it, but that's something cool actually, because I was really struggling at first when it was coming to choosing something that I was putting like aside when it comes to the Relic Castle written in the top. In the end, I went for the pixel sprite of Volcarona, And that one is not like a random one. The one that I found should be the sprite from Scarlet and Violet, or like from something new actually. That's it. But at first I was really struggling. I didn't know what to put there. But I really like the two regular Volcaronas placed that way. Sword and Shield. Alright. One of those. I mean. Alright. Yeah, I remember about it. I saw this Hatter's video dedicated to it. It was actually wild. You have to wait like 20 seconds to see your Pokemons appearing. Bro. Yeah. I'm very prepared to see the shiny Volcarona actually. I can't wait actually. This Pokemon looks so good. With that emoji combination, seems like you want to set fire to the butterfly. Under 5,000. So far, 4 out of the 5 rounds that I did in Gen 5 were under 5,000. Let's see what happens. This one shining before 5,000 means that I'm finding it like the 26th at worst. And in that scenario, like if it shines this quickly, I think I'm going into potentially Baltoy and Clyde. Like something that still doesn't convince me about that hound is that they are not from Gen 5. So like, but they're from the Relic Castle. But like the point is that those Pokemons are not common, alright? Because in the Relic Castle there are also other Pokemons that are very common, like Onix, Sandslash, and like this thing. Those two at least are not common. And also they are 100%. So like it's a cool spawn rate. But I don't know. I would be hunting for them just because I'm already in the Relic Castle and to have everything that looks cool, but I don't know. Not really convinced about it actually. The point is Baltoy, because Clydol is big. I mean, Baltoy. But I mean, if I'm going for Clydol, I'm also going for Baltoy. I mean, also the fact that I'm 100% phasing. I mean, not phasing. Sorry. Yeah, kinda. The point is that I'm already here. That's not because I'm lazy to move to another place, because the point is that like I'm already on the Relic Castle arc. At this point, I can just stay. That's it. We'll see. But I mean, if this Volcarona is already like shining, I mean, it is shining that December already started. I'm not going into them, because going for Baltoy or Clydol means, and I would be going for Baltoy first because it is the base form. And in the end I decided that if I go into them, I go quad Baltoy and then quad Clydol, not 2 and 2. I think, because I would really prefer for the base form to shine first, actually. Just, it already happened for Yamask, so I don't want to have the reverse thing if it happens. And the point is that if I have to find Volcarona quickly, because if December already started, and if I go into Baltoy, it means that I have to go into Clydol, so I have to get to. So unless it shines quickly, what do you mean to take a break? I mean, from what? I mean, a noun is a noun, like... You waited to get non-Gen 5 Pokemons, I see. Fair, I mean... No, like I'm far from taking a break to, I mean, from Gen 5 Pokemon. Like I don't have any, almost. So like I want them. See ya, Sala. See ya. If you're able to follow the stream, I will be on tomorrow. Enjoy the episodes. Have a good night. Oh, not in the weekend. I see. I will try to be on Monday, but I don't know, because it will be a very long day actually. I don't know if I will be able to... Hold on, let me see on Tuesday when I do have the lessons. I will tell you right away. Lessons at 9. I don't know, it will be very random, because I don't know when I will be back at home on Monday, so you will know by the notification, I guess. See ya. I'd like to go for if I'm going for Clydol, I'm also going for Baltoy. And Clydol is cool. So far I'm still not convinced, because I don't like to be hunting for something just because of the fact that I'm already in the place, and that's it. But, I mean... Also, like, I don't really have anything better to hunt. I mean, that matches the moment better than those, for now. I don't really have, like, random mounts that don't really open arcs, as for example a legendary trio. And also I don't want to go for Spirit Bomb right now. I want to keep it for the next one. So we will see. It is up to Volcarona actually. It will choose. Yeah, let's play it in this way. So, I don't know like how many streams I will be able to do. I should be able to do around like 15 streams from the beginning of December to the end of December at worst. So, 15 streams with the random encounters actually mean... I don't remember, like, was it like 50... like 550 per hour with the random encounters? Probably was. Or 60, or 600, I don't remember. Anyway, if I get Volcarona before December, I'm going into Baltoy and then Clydol, going full in, praying not to get a long phase, because I'm actually gambling a lot right now on these things. Not the best thing. I wouldn't really recommend it at all. Because every time I'm going for a Pokemon and I'm thinking that that one is the last Pokemon, and I'm trying to go for a Pokemon that I would be okay with winning the last one of the year. The point is that if I join Baltoy, I already know that if I If I find it, it can't be the last one, because there has to be the other one. So this would be a sort of chain. It is not as good as joining a round as Volcarona that actually stands alone. Anyway, we will see. If Volcarona shines before December, I'm going to them. I will try to get to get the most from my luck. If it does shine after December, so like during December, no, I will not lose. If it does, I think I will go for a game corner phase, but it depends on when it shines actually, because if it for example shines the 12th or 13th of December, for example, like around those days, I'm not joining anything, and that's it for the year. If it shines decently, if it shines decently quick at the beginning of December, I see myself going for a game corner phase. So this year, like for sure, like I can't at all. In the future, I'm not excluding it. I'm not excluding doing that. The point is that every year is always the same thing. Like I have half of December to hunt, so if I was starting such an hunt, I would have to start from November. That would still be fair, so like from half of November. But if I'm doing that, I'm not like challenging an hunt such as the Delibird one. That is something that I'm really into, because I know that one, and also I want to chill when it comes to doing the arcs. So I know that I might be potentially sitting on such an hunt for like 2 or 3 months eventually, if I don't get lucky. So all of this to say that if I was ever going into like a Christmas hunt, it would be for something that is like a 50% if I have to phase, or like 100%. So to me, for example, Sudowoodo is already like a decent hunt to go for in the Christmas period. And I already got plans for it, but it is like a sort of weird scenario that I will explain you the next year. But for example, Sudowoodo is already like something that works, because it's a soft reset. I know for a fact that I'm finding it, so that I'm not going into the next year without having found it, and with the arc being split. That would be safe. Then I guess that, there are also, I don't know, I remember like the percentage in the Regigigas temple in which you can get Jinx and Sneasel, but I don't like Sneasel, and I would like to find Jinx in the Delibird hunt, that as far as I remember should be pretty rare. So that one might have been like a potential option that I will go for, only if I will not get Jinx when I will be going for Delibird. So I first of all have to go for Delibird, and it will happen in a while. So I don't know. Yeah, I remember about it. That you said that you resetted over it like at least twice. No, at least once. Maybe twice. Anyway, the last 250 encounters were perfectly in time, actually. Now let me see other potential Christmas sounds that aren't mainstream. Because to me, like Sudowoodo, I don't know if anyone ever went for Sudowoodo, but I just thought about it. I went for Sudowoodo during the Christmas period. I don't know, like it came up to my mind like a couple of weeks ago, actually, that I could have kept that amount to like. I mean, I could have go into it during the Christmas period. So that's a good idea actually. Is that the winter deerling to me doesn't have anything to do with winter. That's the problem. Like if I was able to, I mean, I think you can find souls. No, what is the souls bug? Yeah, I'm crashing. I'm not crashing anymore. Can you tell me if you like which part of what I was saying you lost so that I can I resume the speech? I mean, I will cover the whole deerling thing again. So deerling is a good idea actually. The problem is that deerling doesn't have anything to do with winter. I mean, I don't know. Of course, the deform changes depending on the season. That's why it would work. The point is that if you take a look to it, to me, like it doesn't remind me of winter. So if I could go, like if I was going for it, I would go for Southback directly, the winter one. That to me is the one that looks the greatest. So the white one, very nobile to my side. And I would like to get it, but I don't really know like how does this shiny form look. Let me see. Shiny winter Southback. Oh, it's just like of a different brown. Yeah, by the way, in general, I prefer way more Southback as a Pokemon. In general, I kinda like the Darling's feature of like having the pink flower. Also because it matches with the spring. No, spring is green, so the summer version is pink. So that also the flower is pink and everything matches. But I just don't like Deerling as a Pokemon actually. Super NPC to me. Southback is a good option. I have no clue. I mean, Lux, can you tell me the eventual repel tricks that you can do and the Pokemons you can get in that place if you remember? Because that might be like if the percentage is decent. So like I think that. I mean, from November to December. I mean, in that month and a half, I think that I'm able to get away with the whole. I mean, yeah, with the hound. I could do that, but it depends. Like, especially the next year, it depends. Not only on that thing. Southback is a very good Pokemon. I like it. Oh, 30% normally. Then I wouldn't even go for a repel trick, I guess. Shouldn't be taking more than 4 or 5 phases at worst. Do you remember like some of the other Pokemons you can get? Because if he's also in Dark Grass, I mean, free. Honestly, I don't think I would even be going for them actually. Only. Even if I'm not used to go for 100% repel tricks, if there was a 100% repel trick for a Southback in the double encounters, probably also because of the comparison, I wouldn't have disliked it actually, but I prefer phasing. Having the chance to phase, not phasing, of course. Unleash Southback. Oh, the Arctic. Alright. Apart from Mienfoo, everything really works for winter. Really works actually. I like it. Even if I had a specific plan for the Dark Grass for the future, but Yeah, Mienfoo looks very good. I like it. Didn't mention before because, I mean, not an ice type, not even light blue as a color, so it doesn't, or white doesn't. I mean, it kind of features a. No, it is not even white. It is like, I don't know the color. It just has the wrong shades of the colors that I needed. So blue and that sort of other color between like yellow and brown. Shiny Mienshao is like pink. Should have like a light shade of pink. I had one in Pokemon Y. Another one might be Cryogonal, by the way. But I remember it is like 5% raw or something super low. Actually, I didn't research. But you can also get Capture. But I don't remember if by using the repel. I think you can go into. Can you go into a 100% repel trick for Cryogonal? I remember that there is a way to make it be like easy. I mean, more or less, when it comes to hunting for it. I mean, easy in terms of like percentages, but I don't actually know like how far you can get with the percentage. I don't know if there is a 100% one, but Cryogonal is something that I want, for sure. Tell me. Yeah, I mean, in whatever game, do you know the potential repel tricks? Because I remember that you can also get Capture in that place. Also, you're inside of a cave, so you can actually. I mean, I would be also running into the clouds to get Excadrill. How can I prepare as Miracle in Gen 4? So the way I set them up is, I mean, I guess you know the sort of like restaurant that you can go to before the very last gym. I mean, once you go all the way down, like to the south, at some point you can go to the right and go to the last gym, or go to the left and there is a restaurant in which you can do the double battles, and you can repeat them like how many times you want, or you can actually use the battle seeker and rematch some double battles. But you just need a double battle actually. So then what you do is before going into those battles, EV train these Smeargles, of course. If you want to know the way I EV train them, like they are built to outspeed legendaries. So 252 speed, 252 HP for special defense. All of them. Then like every 10 levels, Smeargle learns again Sketch. That is the move that makes you copy the other move. So what you do is, because of the fact that probably your Smeargle is already going to be faster than the Pokemon you want to copy the move from, you join the battle, you use the other Pokemon's move, and with Smeargle you kinda do something else. So I don't know, if you don't have any move on Smeargle yet, you just waste an item so that you waste the turn. Your other Pokemon use, for example, Eradicate, uses Super Fang. So you don't do anything with Smeargle because you would be outspeeding the other one, and you would be wasting the only one PP that you got on Sketch. Welcome back, Ring. So Raticate goes into Super Fang. You wasted the turn for Smeargle. Then the new turn, you use Smeargle that outspeeds the Raticate. You Sketch on Raticate, and you copy Super Fang. Then once you do that, you leave the battle. If you want to level this Smeargle up all the way to the level it gets Sketch again, you can do that. If not, you can use the Earth Scale to give this Smeargle again the move. And then you do the same thing with the other move that you want. And every time you want to change the move, depending on the Pokemon you want to hunt for, you just delete the move and do this thing again for the specific move. Recommend Super Fang or Frostbite? Super Fang, 100%. Frostbite is useless, unironically useless. It only comes in handy when you're hunting for Pokemons that unironically are already free to catch. So it is an overkill, like you don't need it. It is better if you don't want to change your Smeargle's moveset every time, and you unironically don't need to make him learn Full Swipe apart from like super specific scenarios. For example, I was using it for shaming, for example, but you don't need that. You don't need that at all. I was using it just because it happened that I had it on this Smeargle, and that's it. But I would recommend, in general, like Super Fang, Spore are must, always. Then depending on the Pokemon you are going after, you set the other two, which are like flag spots. For example, when I was going for Arceus, I was using Recover, and I was actually also using Trick. It was just a sort of last resort, because there is the combo with the Lepa Berry that gives the infinite PPs to the opponent, but I don't like that combination. Actually, I don't like to approach a battle in that way, because apart from the fact that I don't like the mechanic at all, it gives you, you are unironically 100% catching it with the ball you want, and I don't want that. I want the challenge. I want to be able to find the best plan to catch the Pokemon with that Pokeball without being 100% sure. Trying to get to the maximum percentage that I can without having the sureness about it. Black and White 2, 40% Cryogonal, 40% Durant, 20% Onyx. I see. So it's only on Black and White that you can get the ice types. I see, anyway. It's going pretty good actually, pretty chill. I like the sound a lot, and also I'm happy to be able to be on this layout once again, because it was wasted for like only those like 6 streams that I did. Hi Brian, did you have any held items on your team? Yeah. So, if you took the setup, there is the this Smeargle that got the leftovers that are very important. Apart from that, you don't really need anything actually. As items, probably there is something that I could have done actually that I didn't do. That was giving the Focus Sash to Banette. No, I didn't already answer to it. Something that I didn't do actually because I didn't think about it, to maximize the success, even if in the end it actually was a win more, but it was a waste of potential not giving the Focus Sash to Banette, because the plan is, you saw the video, but going from the Synchronizer to Banette, and then I'm actually exposed to an eventual crit from Darkrai. and then I would actually have to waste like a couple turns sending a Smeargle, reviving the Banette, sending Banette, hoping not to get critted again. With this Sash you can't get crit. I mean, you can get crit, but it's not killing you. Foresight. Oh, I mean, why would you use Foresight? I mean, you can actually fail the. I mean, you don't want to touch the opposing Pokemon with something that isn't Super Fang. I would never use Foresight in general. Oh, very good. Defend came in clutch. The pros and cons of hunting in Gen 5. So comparing it to Gen 4, what I can tell you is that when it comes to the resets, they take longer actually. When it comes to like a couple seconds. Because for example, when I was hunting for the Unova starters, I didn't have the option of turning on the C gear. That is something that I do have now. Doesn't waste too much time, but like a second and a half, yeah, and if you multiply it by every encounter, I mean, that's it. So you lose a bit of seconds. Right now, for example, for this Volcarona, I don't know if also the other static encounters, so for example the, like, I don't know, Cobalion or whatever, does the same thing. Is that when I talk to Volcarona, it gives me the text, then I can't actually interact with the text for 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds. I will show you right now. But if you want it for Virizion, you can tell me if it also did the same. I don't know if this thing is like normal or, I mean, it's just related to Volcarona, but take a look. Right now I can interact. Right now I can interact because of the arrow that appeared. And this makes me lose like seconds. Alright, so that's another thing that is actually like bad, but I mean, who cares? But I mean, something that makes you go a bit slower. Then the bike is very fast, but something that is not fast is that the animation. So I didn't do the comparison. I didn't collect like a random encounter in Gen 4 and in Gen 5. I'm just talking about like what it seems to me overall. When you like get the encounter, it takes a while for the Pokemon to appear. Like at first, also for the animation of the encounter to appear. So, I mean, for example, right now, like you talk to Volcarona, then there is the screen actually changing the shape, and then you see Volcarona. There is something that actually happens also for the random encounters, because this Volcarona is actually a random encounter. The point is that when you... Hold on, like I will show you, like I can actually get an encounter here, like I can get the Pokemons. Like here, take a look. You get the encounter, like the game freezes. To me it seems that it takes like a second, or even a bit more than a second more than an encounter in Gen 4, but I didn't do the comparison again. Bro, alright. I don't have a smoke ball. Anyway, so that's another thing, I would say. Oh, it's because of the cry, alright. Fair enough. Oh, hold on, like I missed. Hold on. I thought you were referring to Future Sight. It was the RCS move that actually eats after 3 turns, not Foresight. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, that one is needed. I mean, needed. Depends on the Pokemon you want to go for, but it is something that you can use. I've been using it. I mean, when you have to go for Giratina, you have to use it 100%. You have to Super Fang. So yeah. Sorry. My bad. Yeah. But also other Pokemons, like there are other ghosts that don't have the best catch rate in general. But in general, like if you have spots in the moveset, you should use it. If you are against a legendary, you have to use it, of course. But if you are like, for example, I don't know like the catch rate of a wild Gengar, but I suppose it is not too good. In that scenario, considering that I think it also knows Curse, even if it can't kill itself with Curse, if you keep the same Pokemon on the battle, but in general, like, you can actually keep it. There are also other moves that that come in handy when it comes to, for example, catching a roamer, that is Millock, for example. All of these like are potential moves that you can give to the Pokemon. Also, Heal Block is broken, another potential one. In Gen 5 there are others, as Sync makes the opponent change the type. Also, if you are like against a very powerful one, you can make you change the type, so it doesn't have the stab moves. These are all possible scenarios that actually work. There actually isn't like a specific best moveset for a Smeargle. The only two mandatory moves are Spore and Super Fang. Then the other two can be whatever depending on the Hound. If you are just looking for hunting Pokemons that can't really do anything to be failed, or that aren't tough to be caught in general, you want to go for the most versatile moves that you can use many times. Probably a Foresight, why not? And I don't know, like the last one, I would tell you to go for Heal Block, I would say, even if you will never need it. Unless you go for specific Pokemons as Mewtwo, I think, Arceus, or this type of Pokemons. Like the very last move can easily be False Swipe if you... at that point, if your targets are Pokemons that are like low level, you can definitely use False Swipe, actually. In the end, like there is a spot that can definitely be fulfilled by False Swipe. The point is that even if False Swipe is stab, I don't know the level that you will train this Smeargle to, but for example, when I was going for Shaman, I used False Swipe. I only got half of the life from Shaman, unironically. And my Smeargle was level 100, Shaman was level 30, False Swipe was stab. My Smeargle was also timid, so lower attack and no EVs in attack, but it was a level 100 one and was also stab. So in general, Smeargle is an extremely weak Pokemon when it comes to these stats, so False Swipe is never really coming in clutch. To me, Super Fang is extremely better, because you know for facts the HPs that you are grabbing, and it is extremely helpful when it comes to legendaries that you can't waste turn with. But again, probably instead of using False Swipe, what I would tell you to do is give Spore, Super Fang, Foresight, and keep a free sketch to be used, so that once you will go into a specific Pokemon and you will need a specific move, you already have the thing prepared and you don't have to waste an Earth Scale, because literally False Swipe is a win more. Are you serious? Let me try. I touch the touchscreen and the camera goes faster. Hold on. I'm gonna try it right now. Well, let me change the Pokemon in the front. Hold on, I can't see the touch screen. Give me a sec. So, I will do on this one. The one in the right will be with me touching the screen. The other one will not. No, I touched the... No, hold on, I got turned on the C gear. I didn't turn it off because, I mean, I keep it being on. Do I have a grip pad, bro? No, I don't. Cause oh yeah, I did, but before I got an Abra, it wasn't not working. Let me try again. Imagine Shiny Climber. Hold on. Let me properly try. I would like to get the encounter at the same moment. No, I touched again the freaking thing. Hold on. I don't know, to me it doesn't really seem different. But do I have to touch it previously? So before collect, like, do I have to keep it touched before actually getting the encounter? Because if I had to, like, I have to turn off this freaking thing that I ate. Let me try again. I was touching the touch screen, like, it doesn't change anything actually. Touching many times the screen. So, hold on, like, honestly, while I was hunting for Yamaska and Kofagrius, I was keeping the C gear turned off, of course, because it is also something that I used to do by mistake, actually. Not by mistake, but the way I hunt, sometimes with the middle finger, I touch the touch screen, actually, but... I mean, those encounters were super frenetic, so I don't think I would have noticed anyway. But I was kinda already doing that. But bro, they are the same. Like, I'm literally touching the touch screen in the right one, and it doesn't change anything. I don't know if it's something that might be related to Black 2 and White 2 at this point only. I don't know. To me, it still freezes. Hold on. Can you give me an encounter? Honestly, I don't know, if I have to apply this much to be able to understand if a single second gets saved, I don't even think it is even this impactful actually. But I don't know, like, I'm not seeming to see it. I don't know. Anyway, good to know if it actually works. Another inside thing I didn't know. I'm really happy to be discovering this generation, actually. In the real way, you know? I mean, I'm not referring to the Pokemons, because, I mean... let me read the other messages. By the way, I kept the... This Mirgos in the first place. Thank God you didn't get a Volcarona. I mean, that's a good choice. What I can suggest you to do when you will be leveling up these Mirgos is I mean, level them up to a certain point, and then if you want to make them go to 100, use all the rare candies that you have, but in the end are useless. Like the only real reason why you should be using them are these miracles, in my honest opinion. There isn't a better use for them. Even if a level 80 miracle is okay against almost all the legendaries apart from Arceus, probably Mewtwo, and the other ones actually are high on level, but in general bring them to 100. Something I could tell you to do is move them to another file and beat the league over and over with the XP share after having EV trained it, of course, because it's going to get a boost in the XPs. Probably is the better way to go for it. Or, I mean, you can actually leave them to the daycare. Unironically, make sure they are the same gender so they don't make the eggs. But I don't know, like I wouldn't like to drop a shiny to the daycare. I would like to do it myself rather than do that. But I mean, your choice. You are for sure going to save time. Anyway, how is the experience of hunting in jump? By the way, the efficiency is very good. I mean, it got some good things, some worse things, but I'm really liking the like hunting here actually. And I was expecting that. I would have never joined it if I didn't. I really like it. I really like the bike, honestly. There is something that I don't understand when it comes to these games, and it's something that I also noticed when I was a child. These games actually loses frames sometimes when you are with the bike. I don't get why. I don't know if it is like a bug or something. But sometimes like the game goes slower when you are on the bike and you do specific movements. Trust me, it is not tough actually. Check out the VOD in which I go for the chains, and also I don't remember if I was covering the like the reasons behind my choice while I was going for a specific patch, but just apply the same concept of movement that I was applying. And also something is important: catch the Pokemon instead of defeating it, because if you catch it, the chances of breaking the chain are lower. Catch the Pokemon. And there is a specific thing that you should be doing when you catch the Pokemon. So there is a play that you can go for that is very useful actually. That is that if you got a Pokemon, I was using Fallswipe at the time just because I didn't want to waste time because I was on stream, and I wanted to catch the Pokemon easily. So I got a Smeargle, I think, in the first place of my party. I was going for a Fallswipe, I was outspeeding the other Smeargle, and then he was actually sketching my Fallswipe, and it was not struggling, because it is important, because if you throw a quick ball first turn and you don't catch it, he's going to use sketch and fail because you didn't use any move, so he doesn't have any PP and he goes into struggling. And this is important to know when you will face the shiny one in the specific, but also the other one, because you want to catch them in order to have the best chances not to lose the chain. So in the specific Smeargle scenario, also if you don't want to waste too much time changing the moveset, etc., you can, for example, start a chain, get a very first, or no, like use Eradicate. Use Eradicate with Super Fang, so you outspeed his Smeargle, you use Super Fang, he copies your Super Fang. I mean, right now I'm talking about the regular ones. They copy your Super Fang, but so will do the shiny one, so you would already have a Super Fang. That's the point. And you optimize the time, because all of the 4 Smeargles are gonna have Super Fang already. And then after having done that, Super Fang got many PPs actually by itself, it should be 25, so it is never going to struggle. And then just go for the repeat ball. That is the best ball that you can go for actually. Yeah, I don't think that there is anything that should be covered apart from these. Yeah, I mean, something comes up to my mind, I will tell you next time. But, I mean, honestly I didn't want to mention this thing because I still don't know if I will be able to, but I should be. And it was actually meant to be a surprise, but I will tell you anyway. I was actually thinking that all of you forgot about my Smeargol. What I wanted to do was a remastered of the previous Smeargol that I did, because in my channel one of the very first videos was dedicated to the Pokéradar, in which I was catching my first 4 Smeargles in a chain. But the quality was very poor, I didn't have the capture card, so you couldn't even see the patches shaking. And because of the fact that I went for another chain, I wanted to... And also there are a couple informations that I didn't insert in the previous video that are important. So with today's knowledge, I wanted to release another video dedicated to it before the end of the year. The problem is that that video takes so much time when it comes to editing, and I still didn't start, but I already scripted all the parts that I have to say with my voice. That is very long actually. I don't know when I will do it. I think I should be able to do that. Probably I should be hunting a bit less, honestly, in order to be able to do all these videos, but yeah, I wanted to dedicate a decent video and doing again like a Pokéradar chain guide with finally the quality and the skills that I do have now and that I didn't have back then. So, I mean, if you still like didn't go into Smeargol by almost the end of December, I will literally upload a video that is meant for you. Unironical. I didn't want to say that because I'm not 100% sure I will be able to do that, but I should be. I'll do my best to do that. Also because I want to upload it this year. Because it is an account that belongs to this year in the end. And also, there is something that I still didn't mention, one of the other projects that I had in my mind. And I wouldn't actually dislike to, like, not once per year, but every once in a while go for a Pokéradar chain hunt, but not something random, because I couldn't give a fuck about any Pokemon I could catch with the radar, unless I need it. And there is something that I need actually, because when it comes to utility Pokemons, I like to flex the shinies, as Smeargol, for example, but also I got 4 level 100 Golducks that are regular, and they are not only my water HM slaves, with also rock climb, strength, so broken slave that also got dump. So what I wanted to do, maybe the next year, but it really depends. But in the future, I think I will do it. Was dedicating another stream to a Pokéradar round that will be Golduck. The problem is that it will be completely messed up as a thing, because I freaking need the Golducks with them, not with the weather ability. By the way, we're actually done with the encounters today. Not with the weather ability. So I will unironically potentially go for a stream, because I want to complete the whole stream the same day. And I don't only need 4 Golducks with dump, I do need 8 of them, because I will move 4 to Gem 5. So I might potentially be going for like 16 shinies the same stream, because I'm not splitting the stream, that's for sure. So it will have to happen with many things combined. I will have to be free from every single arc that I'm doing, because I don't want to pause an arc just because it happened that I had a day in which I could have streamed for 8 hours. I had to be decently lucky with the chains. I don't think I will be able to get 16 shinies from this. I mean 16. I guess I will get there because there isn't a way to increase the probability of getting the ability that I want. So it will not be the best actually, but that's something that I wanted to do. So I think I will try not to split the session in 2 sessions because no, but we will see, I guess. And also, yeah, it is hard, but could be worse. The point is that I just have not to break the chains, and by saying so, I don't mean breaking it after having found the shinies, because once I get some shinies, I'm okay if it breaks. But I don't have to break it like in the meanwhile. So like after 30, that would be the worst waste of time ever. But I had actually fun the last time that I did a stream dedicated to the Pokéradar, so why not? So yeah. Also, no, yeah, that's it. We'll see. I think I will do it in the future, by the way. I don't know if there are other Pokemons that I would need. There are, for sure, Pokemons that actually got like soundproof that I would like to go for with the radar, but are Pokemons that are extremely like random and ironically, like you only need them when you want to counter roar or that weird stuff. So honestly, Golduck is the only one that I need. If I catch a Smeargle, yeah, you can actually. So it works this way: you get to a chain of 40. Once you get to 40, you get the maximized chain. You run around until you get a shiny patch. You run into the shiny patch. Then the chain will eventually go on. When it goes on, you still have like 1 in 200 every single shake when it comes to shaking the radar. So you get the first one at chain of 40. The patches shake. You run around until you get the second one. You go for the second one. Eventually the chain doesn't break. You go on. You get the third one, etc. Many times it happens that you actually get because the chain can actually break even if you get the Smeargle. So if you get a shiny patch, it is not a guaranteed continuing chain. I mean, the chain goes on depending on the patch that you join, like if it is far from you or close to you. The closest it is to you, the worst it is to go into it. But sometimes it happens that the shiny patch happens close to you. And when it comes to that situation, to me, you have to join the patch. Because if not, you're failing a shiny. To me, that's... And I'm not failing shinies. So I go into it, if I break the chain, I do it again, I don't care. So yeah, sometimes even if you get the same Pokemon, the patch is actually the chain is breaking, and you have to go for it again. No, I will never go for the synchronizers or the magnet pool Pokemons or whatever. First of all, because I don't want Pokemons that drop sparkles to appear in the battle every time. Because first of all, I lose time. Second of all, I get flashed, and not only at first I will get flashed from these sparkles, but after that I will get used to it. So sometimes I could actually see, because I'm also reading the chat, I'm also doing other things apart from hunting. I might actually get the sparkles, not notice them with the tail of my eye as I used to do when I'm almost sleeping on the sparkles, and run eventually. It is a very light percentage, but I avoid it if I can. And also, like, I have so many synchronizers that I will never do that. Also because it's another 50% coin when it comes to getting the right ability. Then you have to get the right nature. It's another 50%. It has already been tough to collect all the to hatch all the synchronizer with the right natures and the right ability. It was already long. Imagine doing it with the shiny ones. And also, I mean, I want to feature my synchronizer in the battles, and I can't see sparkles. I don't want to see sparkles. Honestly, it actually isn't the better choice, in my honest. Like, from my side, breaking the chain in that way, because like if the shiny patch is like extremely close to your character when you shake the patches and you go into it, you're kinda like 80% of the times breaking the chain. And honestly, considering like the time that takes you to get to a chain of 40 in a safe way, even if it doesn't even take too long, but it depends. Considering that you have to catch the Pokemons, you might not be catching the Pokemon, so you have to throw multiple balls, etc. It can be tedious and long as a process. Honestly, joining the patch is not the best thing. If it is if 100% breaks the chain. The point is that I prefer not to waste the shiny. I mean, a shiny is a shiny to me, I don't care. I'm not wasting it. But it is not actually the best choice, because in terms of time, you can just avoid that shiny, running around. Many times it takes even 40 minutes for a shiny patch to appear, but you have to understand that every time you shake the radar, from 1 to 4 patches shake, and every single one of them got 1 into 100. So you actually got 4 into 100 or 3 into 100, like you got many chances. So you have to be very unfortunate not to get a shiny in 20 minutes, for example. That's why building the chain again takes even 40 or 50 minutes. Depends on how lucky you are on the patches. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. Actually, it is late. I will catch you tomorrow. Same hour, same channel, of course. We got to 1500s. We didn't get anything, but I told you other plans for the future. I'm also done. Me too. Guys, that's it. Thank you so much for being in my company. I will catch you tomorrow. Same hour, same channel. Enjoy. Yeah. See ya.